So, unfortunately, Bam Adebayo is out 4 to 6 weeks, and he won't be back um, until until before the start of the playoffs. So, probably like the second or the last game of the second last or the last game of the regular season. He'll be back, which that's pretty lucky because we're going to need it in the playoffs. We're going to need a fully healthy team in the playoffs if we want to win a championship or go back to back at least. Like for real. Because I mean, we don't want Kellis Feely in the starting lineup during the playoffs. That's just, that's not going to work. Or it might work against, the bottom playoff teams, like the 7th, 8th seeds and stuff like that, but it's not going to work against top 4 seeds in the East.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony.
So I might not have to carry too much of the scoring just because we've still got Brandon Ingram and Manny Quickly in the lineup. But if those guys go down with injuries, then I'll have to revert back to scoring, 30, 40, 50 points. Like I was doing when we were missing a whole bunch of star players due to injuries during the season. So it's basically going to be me and Brandon Ingram as the number 1 and 2 options until Bam comes back.
Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
Pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Now Ingram.
Brandon Ingram.
From Tyrese Maxey.
Brandon Ingram.
Clock at 5. That one goes in.
And that is strong. Ingram taking it right to the defense.
Edgecombe with it. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Outside, George. Pass to Maxey. Checks up a 3. And it's Bona missing. Here's the Raptors with the ball. And this group reaching a major milestone.
Beyond Tyrese Maxey.
In their last game.
I'll go Scotty, shoot that. Let's go.
And most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Pass to Edgecombe. And a miss there on the triple. It's been a quick start here for Toronto. Just a tremendous run right now for them. 12 straight wins.
It's been impressive, and the question now is who can figure out a way to stop these guys? Each time out, they're finding ways to win in every imaginable way.
A nice shot by MP.
Finishing through contact is required in the NBA. MP knows he can't let guys stop it.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, we'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute.
No, I know start. They're going to start without Bam on the floor in this one.
Start 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Sorry, Brandon Ingram. Oh, yeah.
Back to MP. And there's the drive. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Covered by Barnes. Here's George. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, Paul George has the ability to be physical as a wing, an important element in his game.
Quickly kicks to Barnes. Back to Quickly.
Oh, man, quickly.
Out to Ingram. Over George. Here's the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And here's Maxey outside. And it's Manu Kevishvili with the rebound.
Nice, Scotty.
Here's Barnes.
Oh,
And it's
yeah,
going
let's
to
go.
lay. Barnes has got his second bucket tonight.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it. Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Now, here's Maxey. Still scoreless. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Barnes. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
The mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up. There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
Now here's Ingram. He's coming off a 19-point game against Boston. MP, no good. George against Ingram. And that one's good. George.
Well, that makes this night a little bit easier when Paul George gets to look like that inside.
Barnes outside. And here's Quickly for three. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. The 76ers trail by 9. And had their start in a 6-man role in New York. Jim Emmanuel Quickly has been handed the keys in Toronto.
Well, he certainly has, Kevin, and he's got the contract to match it. You talk about confidence and determination to prove yourself. That sums up Quickly. And already,
Go, Scotty.
got a noticeable advantage.
Scotty goes down.
And a player to Emery's stuff for this day's sheet, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, Kevin, he just has a great all-around game. But the thing I like the most, he's very unselfish. He will pass up a shot if a teammate has it better.
So he makes 1 and 2 as the second one missed. Here we are toward the end of the regular season. The stretch run, if you will. What are you looking for, Tim, around the league at this particular portion of the schedule?
I think the first thing is who's healthy at the right time of the year, and then who has expanded their roster and their rotation. Because depth to me is as important as anything else as you head into
Go,
this
Scotty.
part of the regular
Oh.
season.
Depth important and probably, would you agree, the hardest thing to really capture?
Very difficult. Coaches need to have trust in their roster. It's awfully difficult to get
Okay.
coaches to go more than 8 or 9 deep.
Now, here's MP. A 17-point game for him in the win against Boston.
That is a solid start for him. 3 for 4.
Here's Maxey. Outside, George. A three. Maxey, no good. Raptors leading by 10. The drive by MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 8 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Barnes. Back to MP. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
And you could just see the foot speed was an issue for the defender there as he just sails in for the win.
Quickly the pass to MP.
Go, Brandon Ingram.
Three, Ingram.
Let's go.
And the assist goes to MP. MP MP's got his third assist on the night. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. It's a 13-point game. Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 7 points here for PJ Edgecombe. Ingram outside. Now quickly. Scoreless thus far.
Go Brian Ingram.
6 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's MP. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Outside, Maxey. Outside for George. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
That's a tremendous sense of the shot clock right there by Paul George.
Now, here's MP. He's got 8. And here's Ingram from the arc. He doesn't hit that one.
And he didn't punish him for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue this one.
And George gives to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Fade away. And it's MP with the rebound.
Yeah, they got that one, but early
Go Marcus Kells Philly. Let's go.
this is where that defensive back was. Defensively, they got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high field goal percentage.
Now, here's George. 17 points in his last outing. Let's it go with the 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Raptors leading by 10. To the paint.
Go Scotty.
And there's
go.
Barnes. That's good on the assist by MP. Barnes has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Why watch him the rest of the game? Because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
George looking over the floor for the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Toronto's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far
Oh.
in the first.
Let's give Kells Philly,
And here is MP.
a post
He's got
up.
8. Pass to Manu Kalashvili.
Go Kells Philly.
Now quickly.
Alright, man, quickly. Shoot it.
It's up a 3.
Let's go.
The trifecta. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Yeah, quickly never saw a shot he didn't like and believe he can make.
They need a bucket in a big way here to create some confidence.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Quickly the pass to MP. Ingram kicks to quickly.
Oh, man,
Ingram with the
quickly.
assist. Quickly's got 6 points.
But I just love how calm quickly looked that time. Trading that answer 3. No big deal.
Here's George. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season. In terms of various attempts, 81%. And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And George drops them both. Raptors leading by 13. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And B passes to
Go
DeRozan.
Jamal. Let's go.
His first shot this game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
DeRozan against George. Olynyk a screen on DeRozan. Here's Grimes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's MP making things happen for And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
Go
On the
Jamal.
attack, right from the tip. They've been
Oh, yeah.
relentless.
Good pass to Mars and RJ for 3. Damn.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this
So
second
we
quarter.
might have to give Jamal post ups and just have him get double teamed and kick it out because
And
Because if we do that more, then we're just going to get open shots.
Take a moment here to catch up with Alan LaForce on the sideline.
And we're going to make them too, so it's a good thing. So, I mean, Demar just got doubled there, kicked it back out, and then I'll pass it to RJ for a three.
As always, Allie, thank you.
If we can get running plays like that, we're going to barbecue these teams
They were
without
that game
them.
with his effort and just his overall delivery.
He really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And here are the Raptors now.
Give it to Demar.
Pick up two.
I can get doubled just like this.
DeRozan.
Yep.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Barrett.
Go RJ. Let's go.
Coming off an assist from Jones. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you don't see many mid-range shots from Barrett. He'd much rather take shots from beyond the arc or at the rim.
It's McCain on the wing. Defended by Jones. Here's Grimes. And Olynyk kicks to Smith. Over MP. That one a little long.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Alright. I'm on Demar.
Outside,
Let's
Jones.
keep going back to this.
A three from MP. And called in by the 76ers.
That wasn't a very good three right there.
They take on the Celtics. That'll be just one game played
I
away.
didn't really set my feet there.
10-footer. Again, the
I
miss
kinda
by
rushed
Sexton.
that
Toronto
one.
leading by 18.
Go Murray Boyles.
Back to MP.
Let's see if we can.
Smith against Jones.
Let's see if we can run the play again.
Pass to DeRozan.
Go Demar.
The rebound by Champagne. 76ers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Here's Smith. That shot misses. Good defense by MP.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding the rhythm this quarter. Just
Go Murray
cannot get where to
Boyles.
go.
And it's good. 2 points.
We're up to a 20-point lead.
First basket of the night.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, it's nearly impossible to chip away at a lead if you're giving up offensive rebounds.
Timeout call the 76ers. substitution. You can just chalk up the points when these guys get to the line. Here are your top free throw shooters for the past month. Fifth on the list, Tyrese Maxey.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavered.
Now, here is George. He's got 11. McCain.
He's a lot more than a perimeter shooter. Jeremy McCain can attack the rim as well.
Upside Jones.
Go Tyus Jones. Let's go.
And the assist goes to MP.
Assisted by
MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. And Tim, what you love about Tyus Jones, the efficiency at the offensive end.
Yeah, Kevin, he has great ball security, and he's highly accurate from deep. Same from the free throw line. Point is, you can just trust him to run the show.
Now George. After the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. Can't cash in from the high post.
And
they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
MP's shot is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a great pass?
Now, here is George. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Releases.
Good day.
And that's a blown opportunity in close. He'd sure like to have that one.
Okay, let's feel it. It's yours.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Bonus checked in. Walter, he's checked in for Toronto.
Well, that's just a veteran understanding how to play. Paul George knowing exactly where to go with the ball.
Back to Jones. Raptors moving the ball around to the wing on the left. Fires the 3.
Sky Boyles.
With the bucket. Murray Boyles has got his second basket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's George. The teardrop falls in.
Look at that touch by Paul George.
Raptors leading by 23. Pass to Murray Boyle. Back to MP. Here's the 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's McCain. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Okay, Walter, let's
Walter,
go.
good. Walter's got his first bucket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter, and it's been ugly.
To the left side wing. Pass to Murray Boyle. There's a good screen. It's the
Murray Boyles.
Murray Boyles has got 8 points.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Back to Maxey. A 3 from George. Nailed from three-point land.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Now here's Jones. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Walter. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
In the corner, George with it. Off target from outside.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's MP. It's deflected, and they get it back. Second shot opportunity. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with it.
Wow. We lead by 44 at halftime. Wow.
You almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league. So how much stock do you guys put in the power rankings?
None. Those are for the stat guys. You know, the only ranking that really matters: wins and losses.
Yeah, it seems like it's a little arbitrary to me. But I guess, you know, if they fine-tune the formula, you get something out of it.
Well, that's an inspiring sales pitch for our power rankings, huh? Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Raptors.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets, I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be infectious.
Excuse me, are infectious and contagious the same thing?
You're the doctor. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of
And by the
basketball.
way,
I think it's gonna be
Joel
pretty good.
Embiid's
A
not
big
playing
comeback,
this
though, is
game.
needed for this game
He's
to be
on
competitive,
out with
and
injury.
it probably has to happen
But
quickly. You look
Taylor,
at Paul George in this game, guys.
it's not the
He's been
game,
everywhere.
Hey guys, we saw just how tough he can be
Didn't know.
with a step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then it's George, and it's Bona in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the 4 for Philadelphia. Now, here's George. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Go, Scotty.
Here's Barnes.
Good, Scotty.
Good, it is. This goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Outside, George. Wide open shot is on the money. George has got 20.
And he is such a versatile scorer. And once Paul George finds his rhythm, he is very difficult to contain.
One Brad Ingram.
Ingram outside. 3-pointer. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And it's quickly in the corner. Barnes screen on George. Ingram wide open.
Brad
It's
Ingram.
good from long range. Ingram's got 16.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Edgecombe, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
It's just not his night from the 3. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
A nice shot by George.
I love the way Paul George includes these mid-range jumpers in his offensive game.
Come on, Scotty.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Ingram finds Barnes. Beyond the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Ona's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's George. Takes it off the glass. 24 points for Paul George.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Edgecombe's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. On the wing, George. He's covered by Ingram. Paul George again. George has got 8 here in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
MP dishes to Ingram. Back to MP. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
We sure have.
Bro, where's the foul, ref? Bro,
Thanks a lot, guys. Tyrese Maxey, a late first round pick that we
that was a foul right there. A clear foul.
had that ship with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision that
hungry for greatness, something to watch. All right, Alan, we appreciate the report. And the Raptors with the ball. Philadelphia able to drain the three.
Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Pass to Bona. Offline with his three. Raptors shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter.
Nice,
They're running
Scotty.
30%. And that one's good. Barnes.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Outside, George. Shot from the top of the key. And he sinks that one. Hit the back of the rim on the way in. George has got 10 points in just the second half. Ingram outside. Tigers from 14. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Maxi's got his fourth rebound in this one. George passes to Maxi. A three ball. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's MP. And that one drops. MP's got 13 points.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
George against Ingram. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes right side.
Nice, Scotty.
MP with it. He's got 13. Driving in. Goes back up. And that one's good. 11 points in the game.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
In the corner, George with it. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Ingram's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And
They
one.
blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points for the Jays for another one at the stripe. Jaron McCain's checked in for the 76ers. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
And for a young player like MP, it's all about establishing good habits. Get yourself into a routine. Those will help you have a long career.
Back to McCain. Pass to Bona. 6 to shoot. To end the run. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Oh,
Back to
Jay.
MP. Now DeRozan.
Got him all.
11 points in the game. It's all for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
You know, Jim, we see a lot of talented wings in this NBA. Where does R.J. Barrett separate himself?
Well, he's very difficult when he puts it on the deck, Kevin. He's got some moves, and he's got an array of finishes, both the layup package, or he can pound it on your head.
Now, here's MP. He's got 16. Pass to Murray Boyle. DeRozan inside. Got a hand on it, and they'll turn it over. Did not get off his shot.
Alright, 3:06 left in the fourth. We're up by 43.
Jim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international
Right,
players
agreed.
is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time you played overseas, you saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
So for Toronto right now, Jones is out there with MP. And it's Green, and it's Paolo Kelishvili in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I mean, even from over here, you can see
free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Looking to get back on track here. And that's 2 points on the way.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And here are the Raptors now. Jones looking for an opening.
AJ Green.
Green kicks to Jones. You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is, I promise you that.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Toronto.
And a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season. And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for MP.
He just looked like
I'd
an
love his
orchestrator
case,
out
Philly.
there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again, making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Now, here's George. Here's Hedgecomb. Offensive rebound.
Well, that is timely right there by Maxey. Getting to the offensive boards, picking up that miss, and finding a way to finish.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jones kicks to Green. Here's the floater.
All right,
And
AJ
one
Green.
drops for him.
And they came
That's
in
gonna do it
determined
right there.
to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly.
I'll do it.
Outside off the mark.
We're gonna win by 46. And 18, 4, and 10.
And so Toronto
This
takes
one.
this
We
by a
win
big
without
margin.
Bam
This
Adebayo.
crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled. You know what?
I don't care.
Good win for you tonight, MVP. You were prolific finding teammates for baskets and hitting double digits for assists. How do you like playing distributor versus leading scorer?
Woo! Whatever it takes to win, that's my favorite role. It's all creation anyway. You're either creating for yourself or someone else. But nights like tonight, woo, when guys are getting to their spots and knocking down shot after shot, it's mad fun dishing in the rock. And that kind of joy is contagious, Jennifer. The whole arena is smiling when I'm smiling.
Oh, well done, MP. Thanks so much.
Oh man, appreciate you.
Kevin, over to you.
As always, we have